Hey strangers, welcome to the Vale. You can call me Kay. And today I am taking you on a walk with me. Here you go. It's so beautiful. Basically, I had a crap morning and I decided that I wanted to go outside. And it's drizzling a little bit and it's really pretty and it's cold out. So I'm just going to chat with you while I'm here because I keep telling myself I'm going to record a video and then not recording one because I get distracted or I get anxious. And after being outside for the past half hour, I'm feeling really good. So we're just going to do it now. First off, I've been reading one of the books that I mentioned last time. It is the one about poisonous/harmful plants, which I found on a really obscure binge run towards liquid mercury and how it was used to cure things way back when. I found it while I was looking for a book about, it's called Quackery, The Brief History of the Worst Ways of Curing Everything. So that's the next on my reading list. But first I'm reading this book about poisonous and harmful plants, and it's super interesting. There's so many. It's so fascinating to read. For one, apparently a lot of the trees that we plant in our yards are male. They're male trees, so there are male and female trees. Males give off pollen, females have more flowers, right? Or at least that's if I'm remembering correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going completely without any of my notes right now. But basically, yeah. And so that's part of the reason that people absolutely die in the spring, because you have all of these trees around you that were planted specifically because they don't get really messy and drop a lot of flowers. But instead, they drop a lot of pollen, so you die. So that's my issue in the spring. That's exciting. Accurate, I think. Very accurate. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a bridge. I love bridges. I am a bridge troll in my heart. I love the acoustics. I love the vibe. It just makes me so happy. This canal is so pretty, y'all. That's all. Okay, so yeah, allergies. That's one of the things I learned about. Oh my gosh, guys, we get to go up and around the bridge and then down the other side. That is absolutely brilliant. I haven't been this far. I'm walking to walk today because I had a lot of pent-up energy and I needed to get out of my house. And so here we are. I love it. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Sorry. Not that sorry, actually. I'm really not. Anyway. So another thing I learned about, oh my goodness, the acoustics, y'all. Whoa. The echo. Anyway. If you don't follow me on Insta, you can find me. It's under Hey Stranger Vale. And I'll post a lot more of these walks, actually, because when I'm on the walks, I will ramble about things and I'll sing whatever songs in my head. I'm just here all by myself, all by my lonesome. And so I'll post a lot of pictures and stuff. So if you want to, you're welcome. But there you go. Anyway, yes, plants, poisonous plants. There's so many plants that it's basically like, yeah, this plant will make you hallucinate for 2 weeks and then you die. But people just are still like, oh yeah, I want to smoke it, because that's the thing that people do. It's absolutely baffling. But one of them, I can't remember the name of it, but when I post it, I'll write it in the notes. I think it starts with a Y. But it's from South America, and basically, if you smoke it, it will give you hallucinations from anywhere to from 2 to 3 weeks. You'll just have these wild hallucinations. But apparently it can also cure heroin addictions. That's a thing that's been done with it before, but also there's the side effect of you might die, and so it's not very popular, shockingly. It's wild. Plants are so neat. I freaking love learning about plants. It's so fascinating. Just the different things that they do. The most recent chapter I was reading was about all of these different plants that will cause harmful effects, but only if they have a large exposure to sunlight. So if you eat a lot of celery and then go in the sun, you're more likely to get a horrible sunburn. What the heck? It's wild. So yeah, That's one of them, is celery. Also, potatoes are in the nightshade family. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I didn't know this until like a month ago. Potatoes and tomatoes and all of those are in the nightshade family. So like they can be poisonous, but only under specific circumstances. Go figure. Yeah, look at these. They're all changing colors. They're all orangey. They're so pretty. There's a lot of mud. It's very muddy out here today. There's also a narrowboat coming up, so that's neat. Narrowboats are neat. I would love to go on one, just like a narrowboat trip across the UK. I feel like that would be fun. Yeah, there you go. I'm having a whole lot of fun with all of my projects. I finished all my Comic-Con projects. Y'all saw pictures of those, and that was a blast. I think I'm going to keep going on the cloak that I made for my Asha cosplay. Make it a bit longer because it's really great for just draping over my shoulders when I'm sitting on the couch. Yeah, so that's going to be a thing that happens, I think. Let's see. What else? What else is there? I don't know. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun reading those books and learning about all the things. I think it's one of the... so I went to Comic-Con last week, and that was an absolute blast. Loved it. This is such a cute boat. Oh my goodness, they have little hangy plants. That's adorable. Yes. Okay. There you go. This is you get to watch my thought process as I walk down the canal. I have no attention span. This may shock you. Or not. Probably not. Where was I? Oh, yes, Comic-Con. Okay. I met some absolutely fantastic people, and it was so much fun. And I got to see so many absolutely wonderful artists, and I need to go through all the business cards I collected and follow them all on Insta because they're fabulous, and I would love to see more of their work. And there were so many people there for Critical Role, like all of the fantastic costumes. It was amazing. I need to send them a package because I've been working on little presents for the entire cast, and I was hoping I'd meet them, but because all of the tickets sold out so fast, I wasn't able to. So instead, I need to send them a package and give them some gifts because I really appreciate them and all of the happiness they bring into my life. There you go. If you don't watch Critical Role or listen to it, do. It's fabulous. I don't know where this is going. I really don't. I've been drawing a lot. I drew a really cute rendition of one of my current D&D characters. I'm doing like 3 different campaigns rotating because they never happen enough. And I have to cancel, or we get things canceled because of scheduling so often that I just have things that I can rotate. But in one of my campaigns, I'm playing a lizard folk druid who is visually based on a fire salamander, and her name is Carl Riuk, and I love her dearly. And so I drew her. And then I've been drawing all of the like kind of foresty spirit type feels. And that's always interesting. I really love the look of like bark. Just the way that it looks. I'm a woodworker. I work in that. I'm learning how to make pipe organs and things like that. And one of the big things is woodworking. And just seeing the way that the wood moves and shapes is really fascinating to me. I have this great uncle, my great uncle Virgil, who, he had a wild life, man. He's so cool. I'll write him emails sometimes. He's like one of my favorite people. But he would make these really elaborate feather masks. And he'd make them out of plaster. And then, like, hot glue on individually, like, a ton of feathers to make these absolutely gorgeous colors. I don't think his website is still up, which is really sad, or else I'd tell you to go look at it. But I know that there are some of his pictures, some pictures of his stuff on Pinterest, because I found them before. So if you're curious, take a look at that. But I was thinking about it the other week. about how I get all of these wood shavings from what I'm doing with work. It's like, it would be so cool to make like plaster masks and then do all of the colors and textures with wood shavings. I feel like that would be a really cool dynamic. Ooh, look at this tree. Neat. And that's like one of my pet projects is, if I were going to make a feather mask, how would I want it to look? Also, total side note, if you're into drawing random fantasy things, what's it called? There's a spindle, like a wood spindle that takes, like, you can use it to make, oh goodness, my mind just blanked. Curses. A spindle grinder, that's it. Basically, it helps you make moldings for sides of things, like they have different shapes of the spindles that you can put on there. But if you're looking for a funky head shape for some random elemental spirit, look up spindle grinder bits, because they're so fun. They all look like little faces. They have these two circles and then one big circle, and they just all look like faces, and they have the most adorable little head shapes. And I was cleaning them the other day because it was just one of my deep cleaning jobs that I assigned myself this week or last week, whichever one it was. And they're adorable, and I'm going to be using them as inspiration for a few different little spirit type drawings. That's going to be I have a lot of pet projects. I just keep starting them. I'll finish them all eventually, I'm sure. I have lists. I have lists of people I need to draw, and lists of things I want to draw, and a whole list of different crochet projects I want to get done before I go and visit my family in January. I get to visit my family in January, y'all. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Yeah, there you go. It's a good thing. It's good. Things are good. A little stressful, a little busy, but very good. And this walk today has been very good for me, I think. It's been relaxing. And then I'll go home, and I have a Dungeons & Dragons game tonight. I'm DMing for that one. I'm going to break them. Not really, but like a little bit. That is the goal. It's going to be so good. We only just started pretty recently, and we can't meet every week. And so we're still in like the first town, but I got plans. I got plans. It's going to be wonderful. All right, more colors. Look at that tree. Isn't it so pretty? Just absolutely gorgeous. And wow. You know, if this were a murder mystery, then I would get murdered because of something on this video, and the murderer would be looking for my phone because it has like something that condemns them. So if I pop up dead, I called it. That's all. Is that a weird thought? Is it weird that I have thoughts like that? Probably. Oh well. I am an author in my heart. There you go. This is getting a bit long, so I'm going to cut it off here. But I will continue walking. All of the pictures and videos from this will be on my Insta later today if I remember to post them, or they'll be there tomorrow. I don't know. But you can check them out if you want. If you want more of my ramblings and random trees. I hope you're doing well. If you have any requests for random topics, because today was kind of poisonous plants and wandering through the wilderness. If you have any requests for things that you think would be fun for me to research or to look into, let me know, because I really love it. I love just having random topics, and I'll continue with my books and get back to you on how they're going. But it's good to see you, strangers. I'll see you later.